Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just kind of wanted to do a get ready with me using some new products, and also I wanted to use the Morphe 35O2 palettes and talk to you guys a little bit about it. Oh my god. So yeah, so we'll definitely be working with this palette. Not sure what look we're going for. We're gonna see what we'll end up with, but I definitely want to do maybe something, if this look is pretty simple, probably do something a little bit crazier later. But to start, because I'm also going to be doing a review and demo on some of the CYO products that I found at Walgreens. I think this is like a newer brand to Walgreens. I think it was like another brand in like a European brand or something, and now they have it here in the US. So very affordable, by the way. So I was like, you know what, let's pick up a couple different products. So I'll probably be using it in this video, but before this video goes up, you'll probably see the review and demo of the CYO Cosmetics review. So I'll link that down below in case you catch this video before, but I'll give like more in-depth thoughts about those products. So I probably won't be mentioning too much on here, but in case you guys are interested, you should definitely check those out. So I'm just priming my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I don't know, I've tried different. I was like, what other primer did I use before? I've used the I haven't used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in years. That was definitely one of the first ones I ever tried, and then I used MAC and I really liked it. I like the other affordable ones. NYX had one. I'm trying to think. Essence had another one. I'm just going to set my eyes just with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, which I have to buy another one. A little bit. This product goes a long way. If you have dry skin, MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, definitely check it out. Like this, I love to use this powder to set my eyes with and also to set my whole face, because I just need something really light. I'm not trying to add coverage, so something like this to kind of help set my face. This is one of my favorites for like high-end. I haven't tried any other like high-end powders that I really like. If you guys know something similar to this, definitely let me know. I know I've been wanting to try that Charlotte Tilbury, but that's, I don't know, that's kind of expensive. It's been on my wish list for a while. I'm going to go in with my eyes first, and we're going to use the new Morphe palette. And I'm going to go in with this color right here as my transition shade. They do have the little, I hate when, like, why can't you just write the names on there? So that one is Universal. So we're going to go in with Universal, and we're going to do that all around. And I never bought the original Morphe 35O palette. I remember I was on and off like, should I not get it? And then I was just kind of like, oh, whatever. But then they came out with the Morphe 35O2, and I will admit, like, just seeing them side to side, this one, it like just looks so much richer in color. And I was just like, you know what? Let's see. Well, originally I had placed an order at Ulta. I was gonna get the Anastasia Prism palette because I was like, oh, that looks beautiful, and I ordered it. And I had just moved to my new apartment, and I was like, hey, it should be arriving, you know, today. Nothing. My Ulta package like didn't come. So I was like, okay, this happened before. You know, sometimes they jump the gun, and it actually comes like the next day or two, and another day, and another day, and I was like, what the F? Ulta, what the hell? So when I finally called them, I was like, excuse me, my package did not come. I said nicer, but I was like, hey, you know, start off nice, and then if you need to, you know, get a little crazy, you get a little crazy. Let's see, I'm gonna go in for a soft transition with this color right here, Orb. I'm gonna go in with Orb to transition. So yeah, long story short, I called Ulta, and then they're like, you know what, all we can do is, you know, basically give you the amount that you spent in credit, because I used my Ulta points, so honestly I only spent $2 of my own dollars. But you know, you rack up those points, you know, you work hard for those points. So I had like $60 worth of rewards points. So I was like, I still want my rewards points. Like, you know what, we'll just give you a gift card for $64, and then finally they gave it to me. And when it came to time, I was like, should I get the Prism palette? That's when Morphe was announced in stores that they're not going to be at Ulta, and I was like, well, I definitely want some brushes for myself and for my freelance kit. And I saw this palette, which was only $23. I was like, $23, it's basically free, and I get like free brushes. And I was like, you know what, Morphe Kick, do it, let's order it. And I was like, you know what, and the fact that now they have Morphe at Ulta, it makes it so much easier. If I need to return it, I don't like it, I'll just take it back to Ulta, get my money back. You know, sometimes with those like online only like sites sometimes, or if like I can't go to California. I'm just like, how do I return this? It's such a hassle. So I ordered it, and I gotta admit, in person, this looks even better. I was like, oh my god. And using it, I am very impressed. I was like, I think this is, other than the Jaclyn Hill, the original Jaclyn Hill palette, this is the only other Morphe palette, you know, I've bought. And I think this quality is even better than that, you know, the original first Jaclyn Hill palette that came in like this type of packaging. Oh my god, like the pigment, like look at this pigmentation. Like these are the light shades too. Sometimes these are like hard to work with. But you just dip a little bit and like the pigmentation and the blendability. Oh my god, like I'm on board. I'm on board. Like if they come up with other palettes, I was like, you know what? I'm curious enough to like pick those up. So I would definitely say if you've been curious about this palette, for $23, I think this is definitely a bargain. Like these colors perform so well. Like wow, I'm impressed. I'm like, wow, for the price, for the quality, for the pigmentation. Like some drugstore palettes with less colors for the same price are just like terrible. It's just like, wow, I'm definitely like returning this. I better get my money back. That was not worth it for the price. This, for the price, yeah, I would definitely say, I can definitely vouch for this palette. I would definitely say check it out. Like the colors are just so rich and like, ugh, they blend out so easily. Like, yeah, I would definitely recommend this for personal use. Maybe if you want to start your own like freelance makeup kit, like this would be like a great palette to have. And yeah, I have like a bunch of different makeup palettes, but you know, part of doing this channel is like testing things out, letting you guys know. And I'm curious, I just need to know and I want to try it all. For $23 as opposed to like what, the $40 Anastasia palette, you know, maybe I'm still curious about it, but this is like deals and steals. Like, ooh, oh my god, yeah. If you know, are on a budget or you don't want to spend that much on makeup, but you want like something worth your money, ooh, this is nice. Like, yeah, this is like the simple warm palette, but one, who doesn't love that? I think this would be great as like something for yourself, a gift for somebody, you know, who loves makeup, who's starting off with makeup, you know, who can be an expert and they just love makeup. They want like a Morphe palette. Like, I think this is a great price gift. Plus, if you get at Ulta, you save up your points, and I've been pretty good about my points. I've been strategic about when to buy, when to get the 5 times the points, 2 to 3 times the points if you're a platinum member. You know, so I haven't spending as much to get like as many points. And basically if you get it like as a bonus, like I think it's so well worth it. Like I'm so, like, yeah, I love it. I definitely want to get, like, I'm looking forward to like other palettes that they do. Because before it's like everybody's like talking about Morphe. It's like, okay, you know, everybody and their mom was talking about it. Everybody's got a coupon code. Better like, this palette's good. We're going to go in with the shade Chestnuts. I love that they kind of have like these burgundy shades. I love those type of shades. I'm not sure which lid color, but even the lid colors, like I wore this, like I did definitely like, you know, not a super chill look to go out to Panera. I wanted to play with this palette. So I definitely, you know, wanted to test out the like crease shades and even like, you know, like the sparkly pigment shade. And I came back and that held up really nice. Like the pigmentation of, ooh, it smells nice. A little bit like goes a long way. And there's like not too much fallout. It's not intense. It's not like the most uber buttery, you know, like shades, some of them, but like they perform well. Like it doesn't have to be buttery right off the bat, you know, but if they get the job done, I'm happy. But look at, ooh. If you've tried this palette, definitely let me know your thoughts. Like I'm curious to know if there's somebody who hasn't liked it. Like that's, ooh, look at that shit. Oh, this color is beautiful too. That, I think the only con I have is I wish they would write the colors on the actual palette, because eventually I'm just gonna get sick of that plastic piece of paper. I'm just gonna go out and blend it out. Figured I'd zoom you guys in on the eye a little bit, but look at that pigmentation. Jesus and Christ. It's nice. So I'm just blending that out. And don't worry, I'm as messy as hell, and then we'll just clean it up after. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So in case it's not intense enough, we're gonna go in with the color Brave. I was between Brave and In the Zone. Let's just see. And I'm going to go in, I love these brushes that come with the Anastasia eyeshadow, any eyeshadow palettes. I love them. So I'm just going to kind of add that to the outer corner just to intensify. It's got a nice transition. You know what? We're just going to go all over the eye. Yeah. I said fuck it. Ooh. Oh, wow. Like normally I'll lay down a color before and intensify it, but that's intense. Maybe we'll add shimmer, not sure yet. But yeah. Ooh. So we're gonna do like a nice darker and nice, ooh, okay. See, I told you I didn't know what I was gonna do for this video. I'm gonna do a nice little gradient. Oh, that's like a really pretty, like intense, like Max Swiss chocolate. Oh my god, I love these type of like brown reddish colors. I just want to pile it on. Never judge the makeup process. It's a hot ass mess process. Look at, it's a hot ass mess process. But until you get foundation, once you get brows, foundation, concealer, contour, to the final step, it'll look good. Then it's like, oh wow, I love that brown shade. We're gonna clean up underneath the eyes too. And I'm just gonna turn that brush over and just kind of blend it in. Like this is, I might even just kind of keep it like this and do some blending, but this is a pretty easy like smoky eye. And I'll try to kind of clean up where I think maybe like a wing would go. We can always like smoke it out if we go too far in. And then you can clean up the rest of your hand when you're trying to, it's anybody's hand look like this when you're like, oh, which color should I blend with which? I feel like that's sometimes like the hardest part about makeup, like figuring, when you want to do like more intricate looks or something a little bit different from the natural everyday look, figure out what colors go well together. Gonna prime my face with the Faced Hangover RX, and this is great especially for like dry skin. Like this is probably definitely one of my favorite hydrating primers. In the winter time especially, my skin is so dry. So what I'll do, what I just did before this was I went in with Max Fix Plus and kind of, usually that's like one of my final sets, but when it's winter time, I will, before my primer, go in by Max Fix Plus, then my primer, do everything on my face, and then one more time with Max Fix Plus and a setting spray. Like that's like an extra step I'll take when my skin is just completely like dehydrated, and that helps, and that makes a difference with my makeup, and it just kind of helps everything kind of like stick together really well as well. But yeah, so just a tip from me to you, like yes, go above and beyond with your hydration for your face and it'll make a difference. Now I'm going to put on the CYO Long Lasting Foundation, and this is their, they have two. They had one that was more matte, and this one is definitely not matte. I have mine, okay, the only thing I will, like, I'm not a fan of is their shading system. So they put the shades, I guess, on the sticker here, but if I got rid of the sticker, I don't know what shade that would be. So I picked up shade 109. And also, one thing I would say is, look at all the shades that are in each section, because there's some, I really wasn't sure if this was the correct shade or what was what, but some shades were like, it was shade 115 or 110, and there'd be like 3 different shades labeled 110 or 115, whatever, the same category, and they looked different, some of them. It's like, wait, what? This is totally light and this is totally dark, but they're the same number. So I don't know if that was like mislabeling on Walgreens' end or on the brand's end, but that was just weird. So I was like, all right, let's just go by like. Luckily, the girl at Walgreens was really, really nice, and these, which is awesome, this brand had like testers, so you can actually like test out the foundation, swatch it, see what works for you. This is definitely when I was, but the coverage is really nice. That's pretty decent. Like, I think that was like a pump and a half. Next, I'm going to take my ColourPop concealer in the shade Light 20. We're going to conceal. And we're going a little bit more dramatic with this, since we're doing a very dramatic eye look. I am not looking forward to that ColourPop concealer to running out, because I really like it. But I mean, it just, oh actually no, ColourPop is going to be in Sephora now. I don't know what stores it's going to be in. Hopefully it's at one of the Sephora stores downtown here in Chicago that I can get to easily. Oh my god, I forgot ColourPop is going to be Sephora, so I can order. Hopefully they have like almost all their products. At least the concealers, like They should have all their products. At least online. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome. And then imagine the day when they come out with foundations. That'll be so badass. Oh my god, I'm so excited. To set my under eyes, I'm taking one of my favorites. As you can tell, this is a love. Look at that. I'm like scraping for the under eye setting powder. This is the Wet n Wild Highlight and Contour Palette, which I love. It's only $5 and I love it. So buttery. This is definitely one of my favorite drugstore and just in general favorite highlight and contour powders. I love it. I have mine in the shade Dulce de Leche. I love it so much. As you can tell, like, I'm not lying. For my brows, I'm going to do the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. What a difference brows make. Look, we're already looking better. Already. Like, honestly, the difference is brows make in general, like whether it's dramatic makeup or not. Like, it just makes a difference. Like, it's just like a breath of fresh air. Like, oh my god. Okay. I look somewhat decent. Just taking some of that ColourPop concealer and just cleaning up underneath the brows. Then I'm just going to go in with that Orb shade and just kind of like blend out that top. It's that shade I put in my crease. Not the dark one. Just to kind of have a nice transition. I'm just kind of like, should I keep it matte or should I add a little bit of sparkle? I don't know. Should I add a little shimmer? I kind of like it matte. I don't know. Let's just keep it matte for right now. If you would have added a little bit of shimmer, let me know. If you would have preferred matte, let me know. We'll see how it turns out. I'll probably change my mind. So before I set my face, I wanted to try the CYO. This is their cream blush, shadow slash blush. And this is in the shade Smart Talk. And because it is a cream, I'm just going to go ahead and add this on my cheeks before I add any more powder. So I'm just going to line my waterline. This is with the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eye Pencil. And because obviously we're going smoky. And then we're just going to lightly go in with maybe like that transition shade. I use that Orb shade just to kind of blend out a little bit on the bottom. And then we're just kind of going to go darker and darker from there. Oh man, these are... And then we're going to go in with that first shade that I used just on my crease, Chestnut. So it's the lighter maroon shade. And the last shade we're going to bring in is Brave. And that's the one I have right on my lid. And that I'm just bringing in halfway. Then I'm just going to go in with my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. And then just lightly dust it all over my face. So for my bronzer, we're going to go ahead and go in with the CYO. This is their bronzing powder, and this is in the shade Medium. Their bronzing powder where the sun don't shine. And I think we're going to go with something a little fluffier. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques. And then I'm actually going to go in, this is a CYO, this is their Contour Kit, and this one is also in the shade Medium. So it comes with a matte contour and a shimmery highlight. So I'm just going to go in with the contour shade, just so you guys can kind of see a little bit more intensely. And I'm just going to go in with, this is my e.l.f. like, I don't know if this is the contour brush specifically, but I love this to like bronze and contour. And this is like a cooler shade. So this is really good for contouring. So you can always add bronzer and then intensify with a little bit of contour. And really just kind of add the dimension where you want it. And I'll just go in with no additional product with that bronzing brush and just do like little circles just to kind of blend it out. And then we'll blend out once more with my powder brush. And sometimes if I feel like maybe I went a little bit too low, or if I want to sharpen my contour, I'll go in with whatever under eye setting powder. Just kind of take a little bit more than you may need. And then I'll just go right underneath and clean that off. And just make a straighter line. It's kind of like your eraser. let it sit there a little bit, intensify, and then we'll brush it away. This is as close to baking as I do. I don't do it underneath my eyes because my eyes are really dry. So you could just leave this eye look like this and just add some lashes, but I did want to add the CYO. This is their liquid liner, their semi-permanent eyeliner, and it's just like their liquid liner. It's like a little brush tip. It's not felt, it's brush. So I'm just gonna add my liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. I added my lashes. I'm much brief. See, we're coming together. That eyeliner dried matte. To finish off my eye look, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise just to kind of blend my real lashes with my fake lashes, which are the Koko lashes in Goddess. I love these. They're like, Koko lashes are nice. I have never say never, but I have yet to spend like $20 plus $30 on lashes. I just can't, because I know how often I wear them. I know they're reusable, but I don't know, it's just harder to put $30 on one pair right away as opposed to like multiples. So far these are like my highest price lash I bought, $7, $8. But I've used these multiple times too, and I love them. I love Koko lashes. The band isn't like too thick, it's not hard to work with. I will say, like, it's, you know, not tricky, but it's definitely just, it takes a little getting used to as compared to like a thinner like Ardell band or Salon Perfect, like really thin band. But once you get used to them, once you form them to your eye. So to top my cream blush, because I'm just kind of like whatever about it, I'm going to use my Milani Berry Amore blush, something neutral. Don't want to go too crazy since we have a lot going on with the eyes. And just kind of add that with, I'm using the Target Up and Up blush brush, which I love for blush and bronzer. It's only $6, and this is definitely, I've bought multiple of these brushes because I love them so much. For my highlight, I'm going to take the Dose of Colors Desi and Katy Fuego highlighter. I love this, and I'm going to use a Morphe 510 brush. This is with like the white tip, which I like for highlight. The other one I think is the 501, the black tip that I like, but I wanted to try this one. Ooh, look at that. Actually, what I want to do, I also want to take some of the Fuego highlight and add this to my inner corner. So for my lipstick, I added the Anastasia Beverly Hills Veronica liquid lipstick, kind of keep it within those like maroonish type of tones. And I do want to curl my hair, so I'll do that with you guys because I'm wearing like this, it looks like a plain crew neck shirt, but it's actually a really badass shirt. It's Jenny69. I will link down her website below. I don't know if this is limited edition. Hopefully it comes back because I thought it was badass. It's a hot Cheeto shirt, so you guys can see. I thought it was really cool. I had to get it. But, you know, just kind of casual, like, yeah, I'm kind of dressed up with the fresh, you know, tea or whatever, but I will also kind of curl my hair. So it looks a little bit more put together, straight, and you can do it. But I wanted to use the Duvolle hair curling wand. They actually did reach out to me like, hey, would you like to try the hair curling wand? All you gotta do is just, if you want to just use it in a video. I was like, you know what? Currently, I use Numi styling products, which I love, but you know what? There's always something new out there, maybe something better. So might as well, you know, hey, try it out. So I wanted to use it in my Get Ready With Me. This is their Pro Series, and I requested the 32mm because I don't think I have one this big, just so I can get like bigger waves. And they actually did give me a coupon code if you guys wanted to use it. I'll put that in the description box. So if you wanted to get 70% off, because I think originally this one was like $115, but 70% off, you're paying like $32, $35, less than $40 for this one, which I thought was pretty cool. So I will just style my hair with you, and then we'll probably do like a fast forward while we're doing it too. So it goes up pretty high to 430 degrees, and I've got all these freaking hair clips in my hair. So I definitely try to section my hair off anywhere from like 3 to 4 sections because I have so much hair and it's like thick, and I need to get a haircut. It's been 3 months. I just haven't had time, I swear. So I use, honestly, I just use the Tresemme. This is their heat protectant, just because I'm honestly too lazy to try to find out another one. But if you guys know of another one that you like, definitely let me know. Affordable. I'm not trying to spend like $30 on a freaking heat protectant. Makeup, yes, I will throw down on makeup. Hair, like, I'm very picky. Like certain ones, like, is it worth it? I don't know. Like there's some girls who are really into hair. I'm just kind of like, yeah, we'll like make it work. You know, like trying to learn how to curl it, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not that like super crazy. Like I will spend 2 hours on my face, but ask me about my hair. As long as I could get like a nice curl. I wish I could do more. I wish I had the patience for more maybe. But if I can get like a good curling one that will do what I needed to do, I am good to go. So that gets hot pretty quick. So I'm just going to take sections like this. And this is basically, I'm not trying to do like real chunky waves. I basically will curl. And then I'll hold it for a little bit. And then at the end, I'll wait for it to cool off and kind of run my fingers through it. Because I don't want like, you know, really tight curls. I want like nice loose little curls, depending on how long of a day I'll like not loosen them as much. My hair is really long, so I think this should be like a nice wave. Also my hair is thick, so sometimes I leave it on longer, because if not I feel like the curl will kind of like fall out. And I'm not wrapping it all the way, just so it kind of give me like that nice wave. So I'll kind of like hold on to it in my hand, let it cool down, so kind of keep the curl there. Kind of hold on to it for a bit. If you want, like if you know what I'll do if special events, or if I know I'm gonna like need these curls to last, and I have the time, I'll like hold it and then I'll go in with the bobby pin and pin it just all around my head, and then I'll just like let it go once I'm done, let it kind of sit there while I'm doing my makeup or whatever else I need to do. That's actually what I did for this past wedding, because I was doing the makeup for the wedding, and makeup for the first person started at 6:30 a.m. and the last person, which is me, we had to be out of there, be done by like 2 p.m. That was the schedule. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna curl my hair at 5 a.m, pin it, and then, you know, by the time I can just do my makeup and then just let the pins go, run my fingers through, and we'll be ready. And like those curls lasted all night from the morning up until like 2, 3 the next day basically. So, and you can kind of switch directions. Out of laziness, I think I'm just going to do one direction, but I'll switch it up. What if I go like, I'm curling it back this time, sometimes I'll do one piece back, one piece front, one piece back. And then that definitely will just give you a little bit more like messiness to it too. So it depends how messy of a do you want to do. We're just going to do this all the way around. Alright, so this is pretty much what we got after the curls, and you can totally leave it like this. Definitely just gonna fix up some stuff. My hair is really flat, so I will just randomly kind of go under some pieces, and I'll go in with like a brush like this, and then just lightly kind of like back comb. I'm not the expert in back combing, so I just kind of do what I can, just try to get some volume. It's definitely easier to get volume on this side since most of my hair is on this side. I'll go in with like a dry shampoo or something, and then just kind of like spray it on one side. And here's where it's kind of cooled down, so I just kind of run my fingers through it, loosen it up. I'm just doing a light combing of my fingers since this was a bigger barrel and it's already kind of looser waves. And I'll take my hairspray. I did have my Tresemme hairspray that I just bought, but what is it, I was doing wedding makeup and we're doing hair, and I brought my hairspray, and it was one of those like, let's take this can with us and, you know, we'll use it, you know, for touch-ups. Yeah, sure, go for it. I don't have it now. So what I did find this sexy hair, what is this called, sexy hair? Right? Big hair? Sexy hair? What is this? The big sexy hair. I think I got this for free for like my birthday present. I don't know what year. So I'll take this volumizing hairspray. Any hairspray. I like the Tresemme a lot. The other one I really like was the L'Oreal one, because that one didn't leave my curls too country. But what I'll do is I'll actually put it upside, flip my hair upside down and do it, just so that I'm not just putting all the weights and weighing down my hair. So I'll do a little bit on the top, but mostly I'll like flip my hair upside down and spray. And then we'll flip it back up and then go from there, kind of. And I'll kind of just hustle it. So I'll just kind of like lift. Oh shit, this will give you volume. Anybody's got tips on volumizing, but that wasn't too bad for like big waves. I think this curler did pretty much what like my Numi one does. If anything, I just didn't have a barrel this big, but now I do. 32 millimeters if you want like nice, those big nice like loose sexy waves, like okay, I like this. And just get, I like this, okay. And get a hairspray. That was really quick, that was easy. I do like the titanium plate, it's hot. But yeah, just easily turn it on and off. It goes up to 430 degrees. Like that was really quick and easy, especially if you want like really loose. This can be like really quick depending on like the length of your hair. But I feel like just like that messy look just gives a little something extra. But yeah, if you guys were in the market, honestly, I would be like, hey, if you use the code, I think the code is IMPRESS. I'll put it down in the description bar. That's 70% off. Like you're paying less than $40, probably with like $40 max maybe with shipping, but for like a good curling one, because curling ones can get kind of pricey there. I would recommend it. 32 millimeters. I like it. So this is a completed look. I hope you guys liked this get ready with me. If you want to see some more videos, definitely make sure to subscribe. Let me know if there's some other maybe like palettes that you've seen I've used you want me to bring out again. If you guys like these more chatty get ready with me's, let me know. I'll also link the description in the description box, the review and demo of the CYO makeup that I bought from Walgreens if you guys wanted to know a little bit more like in-depth thoughts about those. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.